Good afternoon, everyone. I've been out kind of around for about an hour and haven't come up with anything to talk about. I mean, I got lots to talk about, but some things I don't want to share, you know. I can kind of partially share them. Interesting little berry things there. Take a screenshot and Google that. Oh, it's also got a little fruit thingy there. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, the neighborhood's kind of settling down. There's people all around me, sitting at tables, chilling. Yeah, Thai video. Yeah, they're you know, they're sitting at their, it's late in the afternoon. That's why I'm wearing my reflective hat, because it might get dark while I'm out, because I don't know how far I'm going to walk or how long. I'm just putzing. That's nice new stretch of sidewalk here. Yeah, anyway, like I said, I just don't know what to talk about. Fruit falling out of the tree. But I've just been, I have an upset stomach, right? So I've been basically walking around in circles in different little soys in my neighborhood. So the max I'm away from my house is about a half a mile, you know. 800-900 meters, right? So if I feel like, oh God, I'm gonna be ill or something, I'll just turn around. But in the meantime, I'm getting my steps in. I'm sweating my ass off, which is a good thing. And this is, I would imagine, is gonna run long, because I'm just gonna keep talking. And I'll probably break it up into chunks so they're digestible. One thing I do want to talk about, though, is this nice little spirit house here. Very pretty. Wow, I went off on two tangents here. So the first one is, I'll talk about the States. Going to the States. I've already told you guys that should I go right? Should I go right or should I go left? I just don't know, man. I'm so damn indecisive. If I had a menu in front of me, I wouldn't know what to order. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go right. Anyway, as I've already said, my recent trip to the States was a bust. Okay? What I call a bust, meaning it sucked. And Sawadee Cub. Another spirit house. Very nice. Oh, dead end. That's okay. I'll go down to the dead end. And I'll turn around. Anyway, it was a bust. Now, I'm not going to elaborate much more than that because I don't want to hurt any feelings back in the States. Okay? So, those few people that I've confided in here know about it, know about the situation. Which I'll just say the situation. Anyway, if I had my motorbike, I'd go down there. Anyway, now, yesterday, I went out. I'm going off on a third tangent now, okay? Or a tree branch. Yesterday, I went to the, I got a rock in my shoe. God dang it. I went out to the, to a village rice mill, rice processing plant, okay? One of many, but this one was a fairly good-sized one. It's been around a long time. My landlord told me 50 years, so during my video, I kept saying 50 years, but the man told me 55 years. So I put that in the video. You'll see that. And when you see this, it will be yesterday's, because that's where I'm at in videos. So you'll see that. But the trip was a bust. There was a couple highlights, but basically a waste of time and money. Truly. The outcome, the anticipated outcome was completely changed by the time I even got there. I mean, it's amazing, you know, mango right there. This whole, there's like 3 big mango trees right here. That's a small mango, but at any rate, it's a mango. That looks like a pretty clean wiring job for the meters. Those are hot, man. The ants are sure on the hunt. That's why when you sit down, like up here, if I said, oh, I'm going to take a rest and sit there, I'm going to get eaten up by fire ants, you know, or something similar. But, like I said, the trip was a bust. And I really, like I said 10 minutes ago, I really don't know what to talk about, okay? And which leads me to my next subject is I'm what I call in a funk, okay? I'm down. You can call it depressed if you want. I don't mind, because it's true. I honestly don't feel like doing shit. And I don't want a bunch of, you know, sympathy and suggestions and stuff like that. Just, you know, I just letting you know, I'm in a funk. Man, I'm in a funk. Yesterday was fun. I mean, yesterday was really, really fun. Man, that's pretty. Really pretty. Pretty, man. At the rice mill I'm referring to was really fun. I could have shot 2-3 hours worth of video and made a freaking documentary. You know what I mean? So I guess I'm finally talking about something, huh? But I'm in a funk, you know. I'm just like, you know, I didn't film. Literally, did not film. I took a few photos with family. But that's it. I did not shoot any video whatsoever. The only video I shot about that trip was when I got back to Chiang Rai. Or, yeah, back to Chiang Rai. I almost said Chiang Mai, but Chiang Rai. I'm not the only one that gets confused with that. Oh, this one here looks really cool. The leaves hanging down. Anyway, there's a banana tree right up above it. A lot of smiles. Go this way. Let the guy know I don't want to cross in front of him. But now I truly lost my train of thought. I shot no film until I got back in my truck on the way back from the airport. I shot a little bit of film in the airport. And then the drive back. Or I shot some pictures in the airport. And then a drive back. So that's about it. Obviously, I'm using my phone at the moment. Yeah. So I just gotta kind of ape it. What an old friend of mine said, shit, 40 years ago. Just ape it. You know, just meaning just go through the frickin' motions. Don't do anything rash. Now, when I say rash, I'm not talking about becoming a member of the Patio Flyers Club. Okay, I'm talking about making any important decisions, like buying a motorcycle, say. Right now, I'm not thinking straight. My emotions are driving me. So I've conditioned myself to not make any important decisions about anything, especially something that comes to money, right? So imagine this: if I had purchased the motorcycle that I wanted, I saw a view down this soy. Yeah, why not? If I had purchased that motorcycle when I wanted to, and said, okay, I'm going to think about it a little bit, I broke my back. And that bike would have been sitting there for 3 months, collecting dust, right? And in that time, I've changed the direction I'm going to go with what I'm looking at now, okay? Because I'm 63. How much off-roading am I going to do? How much this or that, right? So now I'm looking at naked bikes. I'm looking at, you know, Sportster type bikes and shit like that. My eyes are fuzzy, but that looks like one big ass cat up there on the left at the end of that fence. But yep, man. I'm more afraid of that than a soy dog. And of course, I didn't bring any food. I don't know. I think I intentionally forget. Okay, this is the dead end, so I'm going to turn around. People staring at me. Oh, wow, we're into the sun now. Okay, anyway. So, I'm pausing because I forgot what the hell I was talking about. I won't make any rash decisions like buying a car, buying a motorcycle, buying some big piece of electronic equipment or shit like that, right? I'll just, I can wait. I'm glad I did on the bike because I broke my back and it would have sat there for months doing nothing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say thanks for watching on this nothing video, and I'm going to make another one right after this. Bye.